Welcome back, friends. Sometimes there are certain requirements from the clients, and there is not a matching functionality in Oracle. So, what I mean by that is, you know that we have this create bank functionality, okay, but in Oracle, the create bank functionality is available only in the setup and maintenance. So, if you have the cash management role from the UI, there is no option to go and create a bank. If they have to create a bank, they have to go to financials, cash management, and that's where they have to create the bank, right? This one, manage banks. But not every customer needs to be given access to the bank, that is to the setup and maintenance screen, okay, but they still need access to the bank or creation of the bank. How do we do that? Sometimes when such situations happen, either the controller in the company, they get access to the screen and they create banks branches, bank accounts and everything. But in other cases, they have to create a ticket to the support team, and the support team creates that. So this has been one pain area which I have often seen in different implementations. But for some reason, Oracle is still not adding this functionality in the UI for an end user. Even though there is a cash management role, there is only reconciliations and things like that. There is no option to go and add a bank from the UI, which is definitely needed, in my opinion. Maybe in future they might add it. So what I was thinking is, I had done something similar in the past for a different client. So now with all this Gen AI and agentic AI functionalities, I thought why not try a small project, and if it works fine, we can expand it further. Okay, so that is what I'm going to show you today. It won't take much time. It's a quick one. Development took time, but the way it's going to work is pretty simple and straightforward. Okay, so let me go to this new tool which I've started using called Cursor, and this is very good actually. So this is where I do my development activities. Okay, so let me do a dir. So the command I'm using nowadays is called UV. So you see, it's opening my Streamlit application, which is my UI. Now I've kept it very minimal. I plan to expand this further. The only thing it needs right now is an OpenAI API key, and I'm using this model by default. So there are multiple models available, but each of them has some cost, right? So I'm using 4o Mini, a very helpful model. Okay, and this is just a title for now, but in future I plan to expand this with multiple functionalities. Okay, so for now let's just try to chat with this. And remember, guys, this is not like a LLM, like Chat GPT and things like that. Okay, this is just like a mini bot which your company can implement internally. Okay, so let's say, hey, so it says I'm just a program. I'm here to help you. Let me ask it. Can you tell me about banks? I'm sorry, I cannot provide you information about banks. However, if you want to create a bank, I can help you with that. So, as you can see, this is very specific. Okay, this is knowing what it's supposed to do. It's not going to give me a generic information at this stage, but we can give it additional functionalities also. Okay, so let's say I say, can you create a bank for me in Oracle? Okay, so see what it does now. The moment I say, can you create a bank for me? It says, sure, I can help you create a bank. Let me log you in and collect the required details. And it starts giving me this Oracle Fusion URL, URL username password fields. So far, it was not appearing. So now it is appearing. And in the bottom, it also gives me some bare minimum information which is needed for creating the banks. Okay, so let's start filling this one. So this is my Oracle. I'm just taking my URL here, copy and paste. Okay, so I've given those details. It's validating that. Now, the country name I'm using United States for now because that's the setup I've done for the legal entities. But let's give a bank name here. Okay, so we'll call it Bank of. Okay, just imagine that I have a bank of my own. So this is the bank, or just call it. Oh, yeah, that's it. And then let's give this number. I've given used this number already, so I'm going to use some other number here. I don't know where this went away. So alternate name also, I use something similar to that. I'll call it Oracle Bank. Okay. created via agentic chatbot. Okay, let it be the same thing. And this number, I'm just copying the same number for tax ID. You can do it for any other ID. Okay, fill this and then create bank in Oracle. So it's doing something. Let's see. Okay, so it acknowledged. Now let me go to Oracle. Let's go to our same bank screen. Cash management, manage banks. Let's see if the bank got created. Okay, so you can see that the bank got created. Right, it's a very simple thing. It's basically the REST API for bank creations I've used, and I've just created this bank from the UI. Obviously there are bulk loads available, all that features is available. This is just complementary to that. Okay, so as a chat I can build, I can add on. So I'm just giving a functionality to the user. Wherever, standard Oracle does not have a screen at this stage, we can build something quickly, Tim. And again, this does not need like a long time, and when it comes to development we can do these things quickly, and we can host them in the company's internal portal till Oracle, till Oracle comes with such a patch. Obviously, because for the business continuity, we cannot keep waiting for a patch to come, right? So sometimes we may have to complement information. That's why we build patch solutions. But building a patch solution for a screen like this and connecting with Oracle, again, that's going to take its own sweet time. So at the end of the day, the reason we are doing all this is to help the business do their job on a day-to-day basis. And such kind of missing functionality sometimes put a strain on the users also, and we don't want that. So again, this functionality was right now only about creating a bank. We can expand this to many other things, like it can ask me whether I can create a bank account for the same bank, I can create a bank branch for the same bank. Okay, and you can even do, you can make a screen like where you can say, I need to create 5 banks, can you do it for me, and just fill in certain information and it'll fill it. I mean, it'll create the bank for you. That's a possibility. Okay, so there are multiple things we can do. And you know that I've used GPT-4o Mini, right? So that's a very good model when it comes to reasoning capabilities. But if you want to have some additional functionalities, you can build some upgraded functionality using GPT-5, the latest one. But again, there are some additional costs involved when you do that. Okay, so from corporate level, you can definitely the companies can pay for GPT-5s for sure, for the number of tokens and everything. But from the user standpoint, like me standalone, I cannot use like a heavy model, right? Because there is a price involved in that. But I just wanted to show you the possibility, the feasibility, so that you are aware of what we can do. So if you're interested in this kind of videos, what you can do is you can actually comment in the video to so that I can add additional functionalities to the same screen. You can do the same thing for customer creation, invoice creation, and anything and everything, right? Wherever REST APIs are available, we can use that functionality and we can do that. And you can, the main thing is it's not just a regular UI, right? The main thing is we are incorporating the Gen AI, which is your natural language processing, NLP, into this. And internally, we can build multiple agents who run in the background, who connect with each other, and they help you achieve your mission. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show you, team. I hope you like this video. Please do comment. I will soon come back with a different set of videos. The previous one on collections which I had done, unfortunately the instance is no longer available, so that instance is gone. This one is a temporary one which I received, so I will have to reconfigure things in this instance till it's available. And if not, I'll have to reconfigure in a different instance. So once that is ready, I will come back with a second video, okay, on collections. I'll have to show you strategies, dunning letters, all those kind of things, collection scoring, bankruptcy process. All that is pending in my collections playlist. I will do that for sure, team. There is no promise in terms of timing, but I will definitely do my best and bring the such content for you. But from your side, the only thing you can do is please be very careful when it comes to any chats or anything people might approach you. So I sometimes post jobs in my video, I mean in my WhatsApp group, and things like that. But I've seen that people are taking advantage of that and trying to talk to people, but that is definitely not my intention. Okay, the last couple of days that has bothered me a little bit, so I just wanted all my subscribers to be very careful and only communicate with people who you think are genuine. Do your due diligence. All right, thank you so much. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.